Hello there. Welcome to Brew Day Live. This is Homebrew Happy Hour. Well, it's me. Todd is in Kansas City, Missouri at Fox Equipment, and James is working. I mean, I'm working too, but James is really working. Anyways, we are doing Brew Day Live here at youtube.com/homebrew happy hour. And of course, we are brewing a delicious Kölsch. Let me see if I can put it back on the screen. Oh no, it didn't even say Kölsch there. Where does it say Kölsch? There it is. There's the screen for it. And believe it or not, the Kölsch happens to be the recipe kit we're doing for members of our Trump Club. If you go to patreon.com/homebrew happy hour, join our recipe receiving tier, get the delicious Kölsch sent out to you the last Monday of the month. It's gonna be good. I promise you, it's an incredible recipe. You're gonna love it, blah, blah, blah. I've got multiple cameras today, and more importantly, I have a stable internet connection. Oh, more importantly, my dad's here too.
Yeah, more importantly.
There's a, oh my gosh, what is the, I love Conan. I used to watch the Conan show all the time, and there's one of his producers' name is Jordan Schlansky, and they just have this dynamic that I enjoy that's pretty funny. By the way, one time he had Jordan on, not just a segment that they filmed, but on the show.
Yeah.
And Jordan, so Conan's doing this, and he kind of makes a gesture that looks like it could have been misconstrued for a handshake. So Jordan goes for the handshake, and Conan goes, how it's just very, sorry, how presumptuous of you. Anyways, my pop is here. We're brewing the Köln Kölsch. Let me show y'all. I have multiple cameras. There's the mash or a kettle cam. There's the better camera. Oh no, it froze. Maybe we're not using that camera today. Huh. Is that one frozen? Here, put your hand in front of that. No, that one's not frozen.
This is good.
That one's good. Look at that, it froze. How hilarious.
We'll
okay.
fix it.
Yeah. Nothing can go right on a Brew Day Live. That's the point. But yeah, stable internet for the win. Brewing Bad says in the chat. I know, dude. I know. Thankfully, and that was a headache too. So apparently, I use and this is really gonna bother me. That's not working.
We'll get it working.
Oh, I'm gonna get it working.
Yeah.
So let me follow the line that it's at, because watch this. This is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
The extender?
I think it is. I think the extender. So let's see. No. Watch that. Well, let me go to. I know it's frozen on your screen, and y'all can hear us. I'm going to go here. That's not it. And then booyah. See?
There you go.
Told you.
Now you got it.
Hey, now we are cooking with gas, as they say. Anyway, I use the Netgear Orbi AXS 6000 or something. I've had it since we lived here in 2021. It was bleeding edge at that time, like $1,000. Thank you, Mr. Burns, for spending that money to get my home mesh network. Either way, the main router, so I thought it was a collaboration of failures. Spectrum Internet sucks. They're terrible. The tech guy that they sent out here, incredible. Kalen was his name. He was actually great.
Yeah.
He was wonderful. At least he's good. But the company, as by and large, is just terrible. You worked for the man before, not for Spectrum. You worked for AT&T, and they suck too.
Yep.
What is up with that? My phone service. We're in 2024 in a very populated metroplex of San Antonio, San Marcos, Austin, and I can't get a stable connection.
And you used to live in Kyle, and it was worse there.
I know. In
Kyle's the worst AT&T.
Here's my theory. They don't have to upgrade their infrastructure, because what are you going to do? Everybody sucks. I mean, they all suck.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? You're just going to spend your $100 a month and cry about it. That's all you're going to do. Yeah. Same with Spectrum. I called their competitor, Grande, which is actually Astound now, probably because they had such...
I didn't know they changed names.
Yeah, Astound by Grande. Anyway, they service some of the cul-de-sacs in here, not ours.
Really?
Yeah, and they told me the only way that they would even consider running line here is if everybody switched over.
It's very expensive to lay fiber.
Right, but I can have gigabit, right? Which I almost have. I get like 700 down, hardwired.
Normally, you have really good service here.
Normally I do, decent. And they're really good. Yeah. But either way. Enough about my ISP and all that. And also, too, a coverall for everything. The last time I wore a coverall for last month.
Last time was a winter.
It was a winter, yeah. This one I haven't worn in a while. It's my, hey, do I work or for UPS or not coverall.
It's not brown enough.
It's not, you're right. It's not brown enough.
What has beige done for you?
That's what my Mexican mother says about me. You're not brown enough. Anyways, I wish it would show me I have the chat. Will it show concurrent? Yeah, okay. We got a good crowd in here so far. That's awesome. And because it is a stable internet, I'm not recording, so that might be not a smart choice. But I didn't want to. This
Can you
laptop.
push the button and record?
Yeah, but I don't want to because I don't want this laptop to explode.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it's getting older. That's the next purchase I'm trying to get, Todd. Alonzo in the chat. Hola, amigos. Hello, Alonzo. How are you, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Let me switch over to that kettle cam. Can you lift that up, Pop? We're 30 minutes into our mash of a Kölsch. We've got fantastic flow going. You can see that grain bill. I could probably come in closer on it too, and I don't need the headphones anymore. I've verified the microphones are working. Let me see if I can come down. Well, when it gets to the basket, it'll be about this height, won't it?
Yep.
Okay.
The basket sits right here.
Yes, I'll leave it right here. That's a good enough view. But either way, we got, like I said, we've got the mash cam there, the primary camera. We've got an even better view there, and then a split view. So I came prepared. And then, like I said, if you're just now joining, we are doing a Cologne Kölsch. We're using we're using 16 pounds of Pilsen malt, 2 pounds of Vienna malt, and then 2 ounces of Hallertau Mittelfrüh for the entirety of the 60-minute boil. And that's the only hop addition that we're doing. This recipe is freely available at homebrewhappyhour.com on the front page if you want to brew it yourself, or if you want the premium ingredients like the Pilsen malt we're using from Muntins. There's that Muntin sign over there. Hopsdirect.com hops. And then, of course, it's in my fridge right now, 2 packs of Dieter from Imperial that we're going to pitch. And I don't know if I should do a blow-off tube this time. You saw the Kaiser, what it did on the alt beer. It did everything but go through the spunding valve.
Yeah.
So it's either put a bubbler on there if we're not going to pressure, or do a blow-off tube.
Really?
That's what Todd. Well, Todd said if you're not going to do it under pressure, the spunding valve is basically just like leaving it open. Then.
Sure. Well, except it's not letting anything in.
That's what I said, and he was like, "Yeah, but it could technically." He said, "Yeah, well,
have a
but it has,
way.
I don't know. That's a good question.
No,
Or you know what? You know what? Wouldn't the
think
disconnect have a one-way? Because I think because it's not a check valve disconnect. It's not a check valve disconnect.
I would think it would have a little diaphragm that rests there that allows air to go
at the regulator
one way,
side,
but not to come in the spunding valve itself.
Yeah, the regulator body.
Yeah, but maybe not.
I don't know.
I don't either.
We could just do it under pressure, and I could keep my office at like 70.
That would be better than keeping it at... Well, 65 is, I think...
65 is the high end of the strain, isn't it? Or 68? 68 is the high end.
I just
It's
read
in the
I read somewhere you can ferment for 65 at 65 for 6 days.
Yeah, which with Imperial, we've never...
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days is our average. Either way, in the chat too, El Rorito. Man, it's look at this. I say Mexican mother, and then boom, Alonzo and El Rorito. And, yeah, I am super pumped about having a Kölsch. My dad and I were laughing before we recorded because we still haven't tapped into the alt. And he got here and goes, why didn't we drink it last Sunday? Because we're stupid.
Yeah.
We're a little silly.
Well, like I said, the sign on the tap, the little tap handle
was off. We never connected it.
No, it's connected to gas.
It's been connected to gas since I kegged it, basically.
But we'll definitely try some this Sunday.
I brought it the same day I kegged it, didn't I?
Yeah. You were leaving out of town.
That's right. And I said, you know what? I want the keg we're going to have first.
Let it settle.
That's right.
Make sure it settles.
That's right.
And that's been at least 2, maybe 3
It's going on 2 weeks. Or pardon me, it's going on 2.5 weeks. It's going on 2.5 weeks.
I'm going to say 3.
It was a Friday.
I'm going to say 3, but I'm not sure.
But it might be. You're right.
It was a long. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Sunday was the second week of it being in your fridge for sure. Of Sundays we were gonna drink it.
Yeah.
Or, I brought it to you like on a Monday or a Tuesday before I left.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And then that Sunday came and we were like, nah, we don't need to drink it.
Well, what day did we brew?
Do you write down those things?
Yeah, I take notes, man. That's
1:15.
Okay.
So.
And if we brewed on 1:15. You kegged it at least by 1:22, no later than 7 days later.
Totally, no.
Right?
And
I think you brought it to me.
We brewed on a Monday, and I kegged on a Thursday, and I brought it over Thursday. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's what it was. So it's going on.
Remember.
So it's going on 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's plenty settled.
Oh,
but
plenty
again,
settled.
I don't know why we didn't tap it.
If we could technically tap into this one on.
But
I
you
have a
take
beer
that to your
gun.
boss.
Why would you say that on air?
I
We're
was
live.
just saying,
Why would you say that? We're
he's
live.
not watching.
That's not. You're right. He's not. You know, he might be on.
And
a
you're not
plane.
recording, so
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Ha. Well.
he's not even gonna believe you did
he's
live
like, yeah.
Brew.
He won't. Yeah. Well,
You're
yeah.
in big trouble.
He doesn't. It was funny. I'm not convinced Todd knows that he can go. Like when you go to youtube.com/homebrew happy hour, there's tabs for like playlists, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to, except for when you're actually live, you have to go to live to look at past live. So he goes to the video section.
And they're not there.
It's not going to be there. Yeah. So hey. Todd, a lot of y'all out there have his direct number. Don't tell him that he can. Yeah.
No,
throw
you
him
need to
under
take it
the
to him because we're running out of space for beer.
Shut up. That can sit in here forever. Stop. How about this? Listen.
I'm getting rid of my 2022
I'll take it up to the ranch.
FBS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Todd will take
It's
it.
only, remember, it's just a little 2.5 gallon.
Yeah, but it's almost
it was
full.
extra. I know, but you know what?
I know, but Todd will take it.
When y'all were doing your taste test on the
actually,
I watched that.
Oh yeah.
And while I was watching it,
You're drinking one.
I said, well, I'm watching this. I have to try. So
it,
I
yeah.
had the 2022, and it was good. But then the video was already gone. Then I had the 2023. It's much better.
Oh no, I agree. Well, so
And I don't know if you noticed the comments. I actually have one bottle. The first time we brewed it, which was in either 20 or 21.
it was 2020.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
I have
A bottle from that batch? No way.
Yes,
I thought you
absolutely.
gave it to your siblings or something.
No, I kept. Well, no, I gave them 6 packs.
Oh,
of
okay.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
But no,
okay.
I have like 4 or 5 bottles of beer that I've got. I know I have the Founders Breakfast Stout. I know I have a Kölsch.
Yeah.
But then I also have the, what did you call it? Kölschweizen? Or
Oh, yeah.
I have the one
You
that
kept
was
that?
Well, it just hasn't been there. We can open it and taste it. I have 4 or 5 bottles, and they're all different.
Alonzo says, I'm like you, Josh, not brown enough. My uncle will call me coconut, but a term of endearment, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be honest with you. My friends didn't know I was Mexican until, so in high school, the pre-SAT, we did it either sophomore year or junior year. And my score was high enough to be able to apply for the National Hispanic Merit Scholar Award. And so there was only 2 of us in my grade. And so they're like, over the announcements, we want to recognize the 2 students who have been given this opportunity. Because it's not like you qualify for the ability to get the grant. It's not like you have to first qualify for that and then do all the, which I didn't do all the work. But they're like, okay, first Veronica Garcia or Garza, whatever. Joshua Stubing. And my friends are like, okay. And so, well, my real good friends knew Mom's Mexican because they come over and eat.
Yeah.
It was always enchiladas. Mom always spoiled my friends with enchiladas. And when my mom's cooking Mexican food, she is uber Mex.
Enchiladas.
Would you like some enchiladas? I'm from San Antonio. You remember that SNL skit?
Oh yeah.
Where all the white people at CNN.
All the words are right in it, but would you like some enchiladas?
Yeah, it's time for lunch. Ooh, I think I'd have a chimichanga. Yeah. And from Honduras. Yeah.
Yes.
The news story from El Salvador. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, I had that on the extension because my master plan was I'm going to show them while we're doing this this stuff. Yeah. I'll have to figure out. I don't know if maybe I could get away. I don't know if the USB board is saying that's too many extenders or if it's because it's the same extender being used multiple times. Does that make sense?
No.
But either way, I'll just show people. Let me put it on.
And I don't know the specs for USB,
So,
but
let me move this over here. That over there, I can't take it closer. That's my RO system and all that. But on top of the salt bin, that's for that water softener. You can see. I think you can see the garden hoses because right next to that garden hose, my father-in-law just put an inline valve. Go be Vanna White real quick and show. Don't open it because it's live.
yeah, I can turn this on.
Yeah, if I turn this on. So, but now, we're gonna run hose and from right there into our chiller, which will be right there, and then the other hose will be behind me and going out there. Look, there's the economical 2021 Subaru Forester. and then my dirty garage. I've killed more animals with that Forester than I have with the gun since having that Forester.
Really?
I have. I ran into the snake at the ranch. You remember that? Right there. There we go. You remember when I killed the?
I don't.
You don't remember when I killed the
copperhead?
Copperhead?
I didn't know. On purpose. You didn't like actually hit it. You saw the.
No, I didn't have a gun near me. I'm walking after.
Which is a terrible mistake.
Did not have a gun on me? Or?
No. Well, that too.
Yeah.
We had a ranch.
Yeah.
But if there's a snake in the road, if you're just driving down the street and you run over a snake in the road, what's your first concern? My first concern is I look in my rearview to see if the snake's there. Because if he's not, he jumped up in the undercarriage of my car.
That's
and
not,
as I'm driving,
no.
he's going to come in through.
No, hold on. No, what happened? I am doing already over 6,800. How dare you?
What are you doing?
It's telling me that I'm not.
Going the right frame rate?
Yeah, you know these things, my father. There. Let me see.
It's got to be YouTube.
CBR buffer, very fast. I think we're good.
We didn't see any. What do they call the words that you that'll get you?
For people in the chat, please let me know. Oh yeah, we got demonetized or let us know if and when if it gets. YouTube could just be giving me a warning. It's never gone below good on our status. It was excellent. It's never gone below good.
That's not the live feed, is it?
Yes. Well, yeah, because it's a delay.
Okay.
The delay is normal. We're not streaming in like real time.
Gotcha.
I could real quick go back to. I kept saying it's not their fault. Oops. There we go.
No, speed test.
I kept saying it's not their fault, and then it was their fault. No, I'm doing a speed test just to see what my upload is. Because I don't like not having stable, and I have trauma from it, guys. Now, because of course I decided not to record. Oh, dude, we're good. Okay, YouTube Studio is just being stupid. That's all.
Yeah, it's YouTube. Don't say anything bad about it.
What did you say? I called many friends. Hey, pinche coco. Brown on the outside, white on the inside. Next video, Mexican lager. Our Brew Day lives for 2024, we're committing to doing the Trub Club recipes. Maybe I should record. I see it bouncing around. Maybe we should record. It is recording now. Okay. We don't normally do. You're not on my network though.
No.
Okay. We don't normally do loggers because there are a lot of people in our Trub Club who are like, I'm not set up for it. But we're trying to change that in regards to either getting them hooked up on pressure fermentation equipment or just being more confident in being able to temperature control. But the pressure fermentation is kind of game changing if you want to do lagers, but you don't want to invest in like the glycol, or you don't have a closet that can be down to temps or a basement or whatever. Hey, James is in the chat. I need a brow tog. I know. But you see the table I got here, James, in the background. I got it because I was like, that's not going to be good enough for a brow tog, but I needed the storage for all the stuff I've been collecting. My next actual upgrade I want to do, let me put it back on this and I'll show y'all. I want to get I'm trying to work with a unnamed grain mill provider. They'll be named when we work together. And I want to get a little grain mill because I'd like to fill these with our base malt, mostly lager malt. That is the Pilsner malt from Muntins. So lager malt, and then their Planet, which is like their 2-row or their pale, and then Maris Otter. So we get those, and then these containers that Crispy grabbed, I can put Vienna and maybe Munich or Carapils or something, or we have to get more containers. My point being, and we don't necessarily, Planet and Pilsner would get us by on most things. I say that, actually, I don't know. It depends. I haven't looked at I added you to what we're brewing, right? For Truck Club?
No, you sent me the
spreadsheet.
list.
I added you on the spreadsheet. Yeah.
Oh.
But
okay, I haven't gone back to it.
And James, look at my coverall for this. This is the one I had Homebrew Happy Hour buy me like 2 years ago. And I blamed it. So I was fatter then. I'm still kind of pudgy right now. But I can't get taller, but I was wider. And we had an inventory up at headquarters. And I was like, you know what? I have to do recipes too. I wore this, and it felt so tight on me.
Over your clothes.
Yeah.
Just so you don't get dirty.
Yeah, but exactly. But it felt so tight. The next day, I don't know if you remember this, James. 'Cause I don't think you or Todd felt bad for me. My neck. Oh, I mean, because I felt like this was doing this to me the whole day.
It was too short?
I don't know what it was. I think it was too wide. I think I was too wide.
Oh.
And the next day I woke up and my neck, I never had that much pain in my life. It could have been from actually having to do inventory. But either way, I haven't worn it since. Because I've been wearing the insulated one when I wear it.
In the winter, sure.
Yeah, when we go up there. 15 minutes left on the mash. Let me do the combined. There's a combined. We can have us in the corner and this here. It's still flowing good. Let me put this show y'all. If you have a G40 or another grandfather, what do you do to pardon?
Just get some of that grain down in there.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I would love to
because
hear.
that's a rip. Matter of fact, can we turn it and go that way for
Sure.
the other half?
Sure. Go for it.
Hang on to that end.
I got it. This thing
We always
here.
go that way.
I mean,
Let's try that.
correct us if we're
You know
wrong.
what? Maybe if I do it like that, maybe it'll sit up better.
Or if it doesn't matter. But if we like keeping this within itself because we're trying to keep the grain immersed completely. And not that it won't be, but if this was going over the edge like that, we feel like it's not as evenly distributing into the grain bed. But the only problem we have is keeping it.
See, it's gonna stay there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh,
And also, I adjusted this. Normally, that's pushed down a little bit more, but we're gonna see.
So we solved it. Hey,
We might have.
I don't need y'all's input anyway.
In 5 minutes, when we open this up again, we'll see if it's like that.
James said, my dad always wore those. You're missing the sewed-in belt.
Oh, it's already dropped.
Well, man, I paid good money for this too.
Missing the what belt?
Sewed-in belt.
Oh yeah. My grandfather wore them, James.
But didn't Grandpa wear them?
I don't know.
Not outside of actual service.
I don't think I saw. Well, I mean, he had a flight suit.
Right.
He was a helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
Flight suit looks very
That's what I've
similar.
seen.
So it's got 12 million
Who took
pockets.
that? Y'all gave me
I've got
fatigues.
one, dude.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I've got one that's actually still in the package. You can have it.
No way. No, I can't fit in it. Come on.
I can't.
Grandpa's
fit it.
taller than you.
I tried to fit in it. No, he's 6 foot.
Oh, come on. What are you? Oh, take the boots off. You're 5'11" and a quarter.
I'm 6'.
Yeah, and my driver's license says 5'9".
Okay. Hey,
6 foot in my rear.
trust me. But no, Buck wore coveralls.
What did he do?
And now they don't call them coveralls. Now they're onesies, right? He's wearing a onesie.
I'm not. What did Grandpa Buck do for a living?
He was a printer.
Oh, duh. Do I have grains on me?
Yeah, still
That's
there.
right. The grocery
Still
store
there.
first, right?
Yes, still there. Now it's over here.
Here.
Okay, surgery.
There we go. Thank you.
Just paper. Yeah.
That's right.
Ran a grocery store, and then they sold the grocery store and became a printer, and he ran a printing press all of his till the day he died.
Yeah. Stubing Services was what the print was called too? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew Grandpa took it over.
Yeah, no, it was Stubing Services.
Well, when it was the grocery store, was it Stubing Grocers? Or
yeah.
groceries?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, you got the plate. I'm gonna make you a plate. You have a place to put it.
I don't.
You know what I'm talking about? The plate.
I know. Yeah, you have them.
From 1955.
Yeah. Missy has one in her house.
Got the price, all the. Like I told you, my favorite thing on there is the beer price. There's a six pack of Lone Star or 6-pack of Pearl, and it's 69 cents plus deposit. So 75 cents out the door.
A 10-cent deposit for everybody.
No, a penny per bottle. So it's a 6-pack.
Yeah.
So it's 69 cents plus deposit, and it's a penny deposit for each one. So
Gotcha.
put the 6 cents on there, and it's 75 cents out the door for a 6-pack of Pearl or Lone Star. The good stuff.
I was gonna say the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
you
no.
want more coffee?
Crap
Good.
here. I'll make you another cup maybe.
See, I didn't trick you on purpose, but you had told me before you don't like chicory.
Chicory.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
dark
all right.
roasted chicory.
It's
I
not
like it.
it's not Folgers.
Yeah.
But hey, it's all right.
It's gonna make you poop here in
Is
a
that
little
coffee?
bit. No, that's their niece.
Yeah, who?
That's a student that lives there
Oh, didn't know somebody lived there.
with them.
Okay.
His family. Yeah. All right. What's James saying in there? Looks like it's going good. Oh yeah. Have fun at work. I am as well. I'm on the emails. I swear, or something. What do you have? Oh, you can see the chat up there too.
Yeah, just in case.
No one's asked it in the chat, but last time someone messaged me and said, please tell me you don't keep that Taylor in your garage the whole time. No, that's just the case.
I asked you that too.
Oh, it was you. No, that's what it was.
Then.
That's what. Okay.
Yeah.
To answer y'all, no, I don't keep that Taylor in there full time. It's in my office hanging.
Yeah, you should take the camera in there and show it.
It's clean.
Huh?
It's clean.
No, I'm talking about showing you the guitars on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Nah.
We got 11 minutes.
I don't want people to see the extravagant lifestyle I live. Christy always gets after me when she's like, you're showing people what's in your garage? Like, okay, what are they going to do?
First off, and take your punching bag.
Yeah, they're going to take my tie bag. No, but she also has our house armed to the gills with cameras.
Right.
Literally, I turned them all off for the sake of the stream.
Yeah.
So if y'all going to rob us, you got to come now.
Yeah.
While we're here.
Come on.
That's a robbery. If we weren't here, that's a burglary.
Yeah.
That's the difference, right?
I know that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Of course.
I just learned that, not that long ago. Because I was saying, they got robbed.
No,
they didn't. They got burglared. Yeah, they got burglared. Oh, okay.
And you know what? I think if you're here and asleep in the bedroom and they don't confront you, I think it's still probably a burglary, not a robbery.
I would love to be in a court of law while they're arguing semantics. Yeah. My client did not rob them.
Yeah, it was just burglary.
It was just burglary.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to confront a human being.
He did not rob them. You know what I wish I could do? There's a couple upgrades for the next Brew Day Live. I'm going to try to make one: the chat on screen. I think that's a must.
In case.
Yeah, because you're right. I am recording. It's not getting too hot, so I think we're good.
But how much does it?
Infringe
on the screen.
So we put it in this corner, the chat. It would be a transparent background with the chat just over it. You watch YouTube.
Yeah.
You watch live stream
where
they put
when
the
I turn on chat, it takes up part of the screen.
Oh no! When you're watching through the app, I'm saying though, you've never. So before YouTube Live and all that, when people would do Twitch, when I did Twitch streaming and video games,
I was just scrolling across the bottom.
It in the bottom going upwards, not a scroll. Okay. As they're you set the parameters of the height.
Yeah.
But it would go up, and then the next chat would replace it.
Gotcha.
But so I would do a filter that would say, "Hey, remove the black background," so that then the text is the only thing that they could see.
Gotcha.
Or I could keep the black background because the white might be lost in the video. I want to add the chat to the screen for the live stream because I think that would be cool. And then I want to have the grandfather interface. I can do a splitter on this to get the video into here and have that in the corner.
The whole time, or just turn it off?
Well, whenever we want to, but for the most part, because I want to show people. So, like James said in there, listen. At the end of the day, I'd much rather have a 3-vessel Herm setup, but
the Brautag.
Yeah, the Brautag specifically. Brautag. Go to Keg Connection. We don't have a lot left, and we're not getting it anymore. So if you want a hell of a deal, call James at 325-356-5204. Jay Carlson at kegconnection.com. He will hook you up because they're just trying to get rid of them anyway. I've just determined I want a Brautag for the sake of beer trade. But hear me out. A system like the G40, oh my gosh, it is incredible brewing on this thing. I would almost say if I don't get a Brautag ever and we wanted to do bigger batches, I would just get the G70 for us, which is the
20 gallon?
Yes, which would do 15 gallon batches. Mm-hmm. And that way, what does that sound?
I don't know. Outside?
Or is it that?
No, it's just we got a heavy flush.
Well, it was this creating a seal.
Yeah.
You don't leave it all the way on. I'm just saying, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, it's better.
Right there. There you go. The G70 would get us to the amount of gallons we want to brew, and it would still take up just this kind of footprint. And again, guys, these things are so straightforward to use. I can't express enough. Let me see if I can just put it on. I use an iPad for remote controlling, which you don't actually have to. You can do everything on the little. This is just replicating the unit that's attached to it. But I like having it remote just for the fun of it. It holds your hand through it. Even better, if you're brewing styles that you're not super familiar with, what are you turning off? What are you doing?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if it was.
Quit messing with stuff. Just leave it. You have to touch it. It's always something. You have to touch stuff. Gosh.
It said 168, didn't
you just have to touch stuff.
Show the
I like the alt beer. So we didn't look at the steps because we just assumed like, oh, we brewed them before. It knows the style in the BJCP handbook, and it said, you know what, this style is going to do step mashing. And so we got done with the first mash. We're like, okay, we're about to it's setting up another mash.
Yeah.
And then it had 3 total steps, or pardon me, 2 total steps. It had the initial step, then 1 step, and then the last step.
Yes.
So 3 total steps. And guys, I'm telling y'all, like we wouldn't have necessarily known.
We wouldn't have done
to do that. We wouldn't have done it. Which
we
still would have been a good
as soon
beer.
as the hour mash, we would have pulled it up, we would have sparred.
And arguably, it
and
would have been fine. Arguably. But the Grainfather's like, you know what? The style, it would benefit from it. It really would have benefited from like a decoction, but that's a whole other thing. This can't do that for us. But the Grainfather, like I said, their database and whatever, and they're owned by this, I think they're New Zealand, they might be Australian, Bevy. They're not going anywhere, so the support will always be there. It's not like some of those machines, like throwing, what was that, Pico Brew under the bus, because they don't exist anymore. Some people invest heavy in that, and then if they go under, it's open source now because of the community keeping it alive, but it's not the most user-friendly when you have to figure out how to jailbreak something or whatever. That's not, but these things are so stupid straightforward. And again, if they did go under, this is a still capable unit of brewing, even if their whole database went dead. It's just not going to do it for you. You now run it like a big old kettle, like we have to do in the old days anyway.
Yep.
What I'm getting at is if you're looking for a space-saving device and want to brew, the original Grainfather, which they call the G30 now, the G40 that we're using, or the G70. Highly, highly recommend. It's giving us this warning again, though. I'm complimenting it, and then it does this crap where it's saying it's telling us a slow flow has been detected, but you look at this and tell us if that looks slow.
The slow flow rate of water on the grain bed has been detected.
It thinks there's a stuck mash.
It's often seen as stuck mash. We are not stuck.
You can stir.
You put a spoon in there?
Yeah, put the spoon in there. Let's stir it.
I guarantee you ain't nothing stuck.
No, it's not stuck. This thing's just silly.
It said slow flow, but I guarantee there was no. We only got 4 minutes left.
It's because I complimented it, guys. That's all. If I hadn't have been so complimentary, it would have shown that. Maybe we maybe what?
No, maybe that pump is going too.
You want me to
try
try
it?
it?
No, I feel a little bit of grain sitting on the bottom down there.
Well, as it would.
As it should.
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, you know what? It seems like the
KNS. Oh, that's the guy who runs over at that place. Thankfully, it is not freezing cold, but it is muggy in here now. Is it? No,
you're good. You're good.
Okay. Don't scare me.
It's good.
Don't scare me.
It's good.
Put that back in. What are you doing? What are you doing? People can see you on the mash cam. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think we ever. I don't know. We never stirred during a mash before. I'm sure.
Ian, what's going on, man? Yeah, you didn't miss much. We've got 3 minutes left of the mash, so we.
Cranked it way up.
I can't obviously. It's not that I don't want. No. Let me be transparent. Looking at analytics of YouTube, I have tried to make our Brew Day Live the parts that people would care about the most. So the tail end or the halfway through the mash, the sparge, and then the boil.
Yep.
The cooling down part I've X'd out. Y'all don't care about that. Us mashing in, y'all don't care about. Feel free to give us feedback and say, actually, I do care about that. But I'd also don't want to make a 3.5 hour long video.
Now, I would like to watch the cooling down because if you do nothing, it just
Well, we also
watch the temperature drop.
we have a new video of paint drying. So
yes, that's almost like cooling down.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna during the cool down, we're gonna put a fresh thing of paint and you're gonna watch it dry.
Yes.
But and also like I said, our videos that are long form. So first off, the podcast episodes, we're lucky in after 1 week of publishing if we get 600 views because everyone listens to it. I understand that.
Sure.
Our how-to videos and our shorter videos get tens of thousands of views within the first month. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. Right. And because people are going to YouTube basically for quick consumption and stuff. So I don't expect, we do the Brew Day Lives to keep us engaged and all of that and to show off what we're brewing and what we're brewing on and all of that. But I don't expect people when this is done and published to really go back and watch 3 hours. So I'm committing to what we're doing like today to the boil. We're gonna add the Hallertau when we get to that point. We still have an hour and 20-something minutes probably.
Yep.
But when we get to that point, then we'll be like, hey, yeah, it's good seeing you. Thanks for joining us. But so all that to say, Ian, you didn't miss much.
No, we'll be adding the Hallertau in about 45 minutes. That's the only hop is.
You think? How long do you think our Sparge will be? 20 at the high end?
Yep.
Yeah, we have been sparging.
But this is gonna watch in 5 seconds.
It's gonna step
We're
up.
not gonna sparge. It's gonna step it up to 167 or something.
No, mash finished.
Okay, then when you do that, watch what happens. Okay.
Oh yeah, hey, we're sparging.
Okay, then we'll be adding Hallertau. Well,
In 45.
Yeah,
Or
it'll take
35.
Yeah, it could take 10 or 15 minutes to get
All
up
right,
to it.
let's let the muscle man.
And at the end of the sparge, we're going to go ahead and tell it to go to the boil, so we'll start doing
So
it.
can you take the?
I'll turn this off.
You
Close it. Got it. Pump
It's-
off already.
it's off.
I'm open it.
Oh, permanent. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. And
I'm
then
gonna
can you
use
pull
this.
that out for us? And then you need a bucket for it.
That'd be nice.
Right here.
Because we will need this again.
Oh, we will. That's right.
I think.
We will.
Maybe not. Maybe we won't.
Just hang it over. Okay, you ready?
I already.
Listo. My big old back is in the way. Let me come over here. These things go conveniently in here. If I can. All right, ready? Set, go.
You know what?
Now, what we're gonna do is when we hear this flow slow down a little, we will then start our sparge.
Sounds good. So, I think you have a problem with
Jared in the chat, I was actually listening to the Homebrew Happy Hour podcast and this was on. Hey, thanks for joining us, buddy. And then Ian again, I don't mind watching a full brew day. That I agree with that. I agree. It does give us more time. I'll mull it over. Also, too, again, full transparency. I want to be transparent with you guys. I normally on a brew day we listen to music, like copyrighted music, and my dad has a mouth like a sailor. We can't do that when we're recording live. So I don't have the bleep button ready here. Did you the interview that we did with Cody Hubertus? Nice guy, and I told him he could curse. But I forgot that I don't have a live bleep button, and that's the most editing I've ever done in my life. Because I wasn't smart, and my board has. So I usually, when we're doing the podcast, it has an SD card in it, and I'm recording on it because that's the audio file I want to use.
Right.
And so it has a flagging feature where I can flag it, and when I bring it into my digital audio workstation,
In case you know where to go.
Exactly. So when I'm actually editing the show, I just look for those names and I go right there and. I wasn't doing that in St. Louis, and so
You had to listen to the whole thing.
I did. I had to listen to the whole show. I think that's good,
Yeah.
and because we do want to get these going.
Yeah, you're like me now.
Oh,
It's a good sign now. I think it's a good sign.
well, let's just turn it off there.
Sure.
So let's open this bad boy up. Oh, the next thing I want to upgrade, Pop,
Yes, sir.
is something a sparge arm. I want a sparge arm.
So you don't have to sit there and hold it.
Yep.
Well,
And they
you
make
got to
some
go
that
around it,
make
but-
some that mount right on here
Yeah.
and then just hang. Where do you get that?
That'd be something right here. Would be good. Come up from here and hold. I mean, if you had something you clip on here.
For the clamps?
No.
Oh,
because
here's
it still has to reach over there. But I'll
Here, is that good?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, at that rate, that's going to be less than 20 minutes.
You tell me when.
Well, that's good. You know what? Can we actually? You know what? If the sparge is 10 minutes, I don't care. I'd rather have a.
So I'm gonna start bumping this up, dude. That way it's bumping the temperature up.
Not go too far.
No, I went halfway. Well, actually, we want it bumped. We wanted to start bumping.
We're 150, 160, yeah.
Right? Don't we want? Ideally. I wish I had. Oh, you have the chat over here.
If there's a sparge temp was supposed to be 167, I think, was supposed to be the sparge water. Is that correct?
Yeah. You know what I could do too? I have a gazillion tablets. Why wouldn't I just have one up with the chat only? That would make much more sense.
Yeah.
Because in like a year, I'm gonna need readers like you old guys.
These aren't readers. I've been wearing these since the 3rd grade, I think.
Is that what you got glasses?
Yeah.
Did you just not see in kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade?
Yeah, pretty much. And you wonder why, this guy's really smart. Why is he getting all these words wrong? Well, you can't see the board.
When did you know that you needed, like you had to know,
No, I don't think so.
you just thought that was normal?
Yeah.
You're not very bright.
Like this.
Yeah.
And you know that works. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I do know why.
Oh, yeah.
It's because
Get focused or whatever. You can turn it up if you think that, because we do want to establish
a little bit
a
about
little bit better bed, don't you think?
well,
It's 7 1/4 basically.
higher.
There we go. But yeah, Sparge arm. That's another upgrade I want. Grain mill, Sparge arm, base malts.
What do you got? 167 or 187? 167, right?
Correct. Right now it's at 168.
That's good.
Yep. And again, why is it saying to go to 208? What does it think our
Boil?
is 212?
Yeah. Remember? And you,
It
but
did
you
that last
remember?
time, and then boiled at 208.
Yeah.
Because the great altitude we're at. Oh.
Well, what is San Marcos? We did this last time.
Oh no, I didn't.
Austin's like 1,100 maybe?
And I'm higher. We're probably more elevated than Austin.
I thought
Me literally here. I'm at the top of the hill.
I have a
That's on top of the hill.
smartphone, but it's over there.
You have a supercomputer in
Oh, no, I would just
I have a
watch
supercomputer.
this.
Hold on,
Watch
I'll tell
my
you.
arm. Watch this. What's the altitude of San Marcos,
Hey,
Texas?
hey. Take it easy.
San Marcos is 617 feet above
That's
sea
not
level.
much at all.
And then what is it of Austin? Maybe it's not 1,100.
Oh,
What's the altitude of Austin, Texas?
Austin, Texas is 1,320.
Dang, it's like double. It's a
Double
lot
here.
higher than me. Dang.
I think that's wrong. So a lot of times,
I think it's wrong too.
Yeah, a lot of times, ignorance is bliss.
But that's why it's at 208 because we're basically in mile high.
No, mile high would be
Denver.
5,200 feet.
We're close.
5,280 to be.
Did I tell you what my driver's license says for my height? I round up. Christy, actually, so my wife is 5'9 1/4 or 5'9 1/2, and she's like 2.5 inches taller than me. So she's like almost 5'10. But either way, when we got married, my driver's license has not been changed. She looks at it at one day. She's looking at it. She goes, "Why does it say you're 5'9"?" I go, "Because I'm 5'9". And she's like, "No, I'm a little more than 5'9".
No, she
And-
looked at it, and my favorite meme on YouTube on videos is
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say it loud.
Yeah.
The little baby.
Yes, I know that one.
It's my favorite.
No, it's so stupid.
Oh, it's my favorite. 'Cause
But that's when I learned I'm not 5'9". And I don't know. You know what? I have a measuring tape. Come here.
so we had.
I need to get to the bottom of how tall I actually am.
I'm gonna throw my brother under the bus. My brother-in-law. I call him my brother because he is.
Joe?
Yeah. So they were over a couple of weeks ago, and they all are very familiar with that same meme.
Yeah. Tell me how tall I am.
A buzz, yeah.
Stop saying that, or you're good skip. How tall am I? I got to stand straight.
You-
And I'm flat-footed as can be.
5'8".
Shut up.
5'9". Yeah, 5'9".
What am I really? Like
Yeah,
5'7" and
you're
3/4?
like 6 foot. Look,
5'7" and 3/4?
man, you gotta. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
No, you're definitely at least 5'8".
Ha ha!
At least, and maybe a little more if we did it.
See?
We can do it at the house. I can put you.
Yeah.
I can
Put me
make a
next to my
mark-
kids?
Mix all. I got a mark for my 5 grandkids on the wall, and we mark it, and it's not very scientific either because I never
The
put a
only-
level on their head.
Listen, well, again, going back to my mom's Mexican and no one believes me that I'm part. The only reason I'm able to convince some people is when I tell them I'm pre-diabetic and I'm hypertensive and they see my height. That's it. I don't speak that great. I speak Spanish, but I probably speak better than mom. I don't speak as good as artificial intelligence makes
I
me.
bet you don't understand as good as your mom.
I bet you $1 million. I bet you $1 million. You kidding me? I hang out with Vilver all the time.
Well,
Who does mom hang out with that only speaks?
oh wait,
Dad, come on.
I didn't
dude.
do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of did.
I didn't do that.
You kind of did.
Give me a towel.
Yeah. You're kind of responsible.
Why don't you have a clamp right here? A responsible brewer would put a clamp on the
That's why everything's stainless and water.
I'm just glad it wasn't boiling water.
I should have been the one. Yeah.
Yes,
You need this
have.
for you, or you good?
No, I'm good. I'm totally good. But a little, just a little simple clamp would be.
Here you go.
Would be good there.
I was kidding. I'm kidding.
Just to make sure it won't come off right now, but yeah, no, we could put a little.
No, we need a worm clamp.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll work right now. Keep it off, probably.
Hey, dude, Joe's in the chat. What's up, dude? What you up to, man? Working? I think it was your birthday or something. I was like, I'm gonna message him on Facebook, and Joe's not on Facebook anymore. Laddick Joe,
Yeah.
Homebrew Supply, Brewing, and then also I just measure myself as I leave the liquor store. Oh, do they have? He's in the.
Oh yeah, where it's when you're walking out, because when you're walking out, if you robbed them,
Yeah.
they want so you can tell the perp
Oh,
was.
that's
Oh yeah, the
brilliant.
perp was 5 foot. Yeah.
Stop it! That's brilliant.
Every convenience store too.
Yeah.
Joe, I didn't think about that.
No, that's not Joe. It's someone else. It was. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting that. I always have a hard time putting names to usernames.
Yeah, every convenience store. If you've never paid attention, but
Yeah.
as you're walking out of a convenience store, look right there. There's a ruler.
Yeah.
With big, marks 4, 5,
Yeah, yeah.
6, and so. Yeah, when the guy that robbed you walks out, he was 5
Oh,
foot.
obviously he won't. Yeah. It's Gilbert. I'll just say. I recognize the name. Or my buddy Gilbert said he measures himself as he leaves the liquor store. That's what I'll ask. You're better. I'll rob a liquor store and see what the police report says.
Yes.
And
they're
like,
always accurate.
And when they're like, it was a Latino male,
5'4".
5'10", and I'll be like,
Yeah.
then I'll turn myself in. I'll be like, thank you guys for the ego boost.
I told you.
Let's see. Joe's eating some ramen and slanging Dell PCs. I love it. I love that you're still with Dell. Chris, yo, what's up, Chris? Man, we got a good group right now going. The only other recommendation too for the stream I was given, there is a younger guy who was like, I use Twitch. You should multi-stream, but keeping up with multiple chats might be. I'm already bad at multitasking. And Twitch, I'm not sure. Our demographics, as much as I'd love to say it's young people, I know our demographics. It's like mid-30s to 60s. So I don't know. Have you even used Twitch in your life?
I think I might have looked at it one time.
When I used to stream?
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Or,
It was almost
10.
14.
Okay, yeah.
When my first daughter was born is when I started wrapping it up, I think. No, it was when Esther was born. So 2012, so 11 years ago is when I started wrapping it up. It turns out this stuff takes time. Ian's night. Oh, you guys are actually working. Y'all can multitask. I told Todd today when he's like, "Do you do these brew days on work days? Are you working?"
So they have a.
Well, yeah, of course I'm working.
Yeah, but when you work, you have a hotkey. So when your boss walks by, you just push it and you're on the spreadsheet.
Ah, I like that. I do have all the emails on my phone, and as people know, I'm totally addicted to my cell phone. So
Everybody is.
yeah, I'm a.
Your mother is now, or not her, but her iPad.
Oh yeah, mom's definitely addicted to the iPad. Okay. Yeah, the only email is actually from Todd talking about an invoice, so I'm good. Don't worry. Kevin in the chat, waiting on building inspectors to show up. Worse than cable companies. I don't know if they're worse than cable companies. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, building inspecters. Waiting on a building.
Oh yes.
Well,
especially if they're a
residential building inspectors.
Well, but especially if they're a city employee or a county employee.
Oh yeah. You gotta get a lot.
Well, you can get them there earlier. You just a little bit of.
Is that all it takes? Is a little bit of cheddar?
Absolutely.
So I will say, not to throw everyone on the bus who does this for a living, but I'm envious of home inspectors for residential because I'm not convinced. I think they're the
You're talking
only.
about like during purchasing
Yes,
a home.
like they're untouchable. Like they can miss a whole thing.
Doesn't
whatever.
matter. Read what
Yeah, I
fine print.
know.
This is good at the time that I signed it. It's not good for 1 second
Exactly.
after I signed that.
Yeah.
You could have a broken pipe in your.
Yeah, literally a second after they leave the
Yes,
property.
it says
No,
all
yeah,
throughout
when I
there.
looked at it, it was good.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And you spend like $1,000, not $1,000, like $500.
I don't know when
This house is big.
last inspection I had done was I think $135.
Because I was in
30 years ago.
1992 or
94.
94.
Yeah.
Is that when we moved to Manchester?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And back then, I think an appraisal was a full-fledged appraisal. I want to say was.
Oh, we done?
Well, let's tilt it over. You hold this, and I'm gonna tilt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a full-fledged appraisal back then, I think, was maybe $300 or $400. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, of
pull
course.
it all
Yeah,
the way,
of course.
get it out.
Absolutely. Yep.
Tighten that off.
I am in agreement.
And I don't see.
And I'm prepared for comments or feedback to say why
Why are you doing that?
or that our sparge might be too fast. But we've
Oh,
done
no.
this every time, and it's,
Dude, how long have we been sparging?
I didn't keep time. I did not keep time.
I got this.
Yeah, we're good. You sure?
Yeah. That should be it.
That's all she wrote. So I'm going to turn this off. Oh, thank you.
I just not turned it off.
Okay. So now what we're going to do? Because
Look, the
oh,
basket,
the
no,
basket
no,
is.
it's not touching.
It is.
It's, no.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Positively?
Yeah, I can see it right
Where's
here.
the thing? Let me show you. Let me show you.
Mira.
Let me show you, buddy. Oh, do you have that tub? I'll go get it.
Stand by.
I'm just gonna make, I'm gonna prove you wrong real quick.
No. Yeah.
It'll barely touch it.
No, because look at the rings. See the wrist?
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
you got half an inch.
Yep, you're right.
On the alt, it was submerged by half an inch.
Yep. So let me go get the tub that we're gonna put the grains in.
Well, we'll let it drip just another. Actually, it's pretty much dripped, isn't it?
Yeah. And tell the good people at home, Pop, your recipe for doggy treats.
Oh, let me tell you, my sister, who Josh got into brewing a couple of years ago.
That barrel aged, or that bourbon barrel aged stout they did. Did you ever try? Oh, you didn't. Y'all were sick. We were supposed to do Christmas on Christmas Day.
Right.
You and Mom were sick, so we went to Missy's. And she didn't bring it to our house. Yeah, it's good. It's
She
good.
should've brought me a growler.
That Oktoberfest that they had too.
I tried the
That was
Oktoberfest.
super-
I had
they
like the
did.
first pour off of
Yeah,
that.
that was super good.
But
Anyway.
anyway, so she made dog treats. I don't know, probably a year ago. With hold on, let me bring this over here.
No, I don't want to walk it.
Okay, you go drip all that good stuff all over everything. So she made dog treats, and the dogs loved them. So off the alt beer last month, we had a ton of grains left over, and Josh feeds them to his deer, and Josh feeds them to his chicken, and I feed them my chickens.
Yep.
I took home. I didn't take home that much.
Oh, it's on camera now.
I took home a little small bucket of grains, and of course I fed my chickens, and then I only have 2 chickens right now because anyway.
You've only had 2
So-
chickens for a while.
Yeah.
You gonna put the
They
lid
like
on?
to get them quick. Yeah. So.
I said, we're almost there.
So yeah, I found a real simple recipe. Literally, two cups of grain,
Yep.
1 cup of flour, 1 egg, and 1/2 a cup of peanut butter, and you just mix it up into a bowl, and then make little patties, or you use a cookie cutter, flatten it out, whatever. Use a cookie cutter. The trick is baking. You need to bake it. If you're going to bake it at 300, you can bake it for maybe 45 minutes or something, but then you need to leave it in the oven at 250 for almost 3 hours, because you really have to get all the moisture out of the grains. If you don't get all the moisture out of the grains, the treats, they're gonna mold or mildew or whatever, and they're gonna be bad in a week. I left them in extra long, and my dog absolutely loved them. And
I was saying you didn't have any
it
for my
cost
dog
nothing.
by the time we got there.
Right. I think he might have got one. I made another batch. I made a second batch.
Okay.
A couple of days later, because my dog ate them.
Well,
all.
that's why I told you this one. My chickens like it, but they only have 3.
Yeah.
So I'm just kidding. You're going to take the vast majority, and I'm just going to take a little bit for the chickens.
Well, I don't need a whole bunch. We can split it in half. Because
Okay.
even at home, I'm not going to bake all the treats today. And that's the other thing. If you're not going to use your grains right away, whether they're cooking them or chickens or whatever,
You have to dry them first.
either dry them or refrigerate them. And I took them and stuck them in the fridge.
Not
so they wouldn't
freezer.
go bad. No.
Okay.
You can stick them in the freezer even better. But I knew I was going to use them. I stuck them in the fridge so I could feed my chickens every day for a week.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I say feed. I throw it out there with the scratch.
Yeah.
They just like picking around at it. But we're almost there, man. What are we forgetting? I know we're forgetting something.
No, the hops
But
are right here.
I'm sure we're forgetting
The
something.
hops are right here.
No, I'm sure we're forgetting something.
No, because the
It's
grandfather
going
would tell
too
us.
smooth, Josh.
The grandfather would tell us. Don't
It's
say
going
that.
too smooth.
Don't say that. I'm forgetting a sparkling mineral water.
$152 for an
Would you
hour.
like a sparkling mineral water?
No, it sounds kind of disgusting.
Dad, this is what I'm trying to sell Topo Chico, and,
no,
I don't even have
put
one.
a little bit of vodka in there. Yeah, it'd be okay.
I don't even have. So my whole plan. Where'd I put that keg?
I have water.
No,
Plain
where'd
water.
I put the keg?
Tap water.
That-
It's over there.
So I had what I thought was sparkling mineral water on tap,
Did you pour one?
but
Or did it come out?
you know, it did come out, but it was flat because the keg was leaking at the post, and so that drained the whole tank, which had also the alt beer on the other one. But I have a 20 ounce that's just on the alt beer now, and I just tested it and it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you look at the?
I did.
The gas hadn't
Yeah,
gone down at all.
no, correct. And when I went, it was strong. And either way, so but I do have in my fridge from HEB their 1877 mineral water.
No, but yesterday in your podcast, you mentioned the thing, and I got that calculator online.
For the dilution. Oh yeah. So
to
for
make-
hard
not to
hard
brew,
seltzer.
not to brew hard seltzer, but just
Yeah.
to mix it, concoct it,
Yeah.
but I didn't tell you. I actually happen to have, I use water and vodka, like you said,
Yeah.
but I actually had probably a 1 liter. I don't know if it's a 1 liter or 2 liter bottle of club soda last time.
Oh, okay.
And so I just dumped
Well,
it.
that's just
It was unopened in the fridge, so I just dumped that in. That just gives it a little bit more of that profile.
Okay. What's the difference?
Club soda and sparkling
is
water?
mineral water,
No.
but that's sodium.
No.
That's what makes it. It has sodium carbonate in it, right?
Well, but club soda has something. Well, you say mineral water, okay, just not sparkling water.
Well,
If you just take water and put carbonation on it, that's just water CO2. There's no minerals.
No,
in
no, I
there.
agree. Well, if you RO water, if you took your city water, there's technically some minerals.
There
I mean,
is,
yeah.
but it's not. I don't think it's the same.
No, I don't think it is.
But look, but the difference between if you look at sparkling water and
Well, Dad, but
club
that's-
soda,
but hear me
club
out.
soda has a profile.
I know, but here,
I don't know that it's,
but I'm saying, but sparkling mineral water
Yeah.
is different depending on. So, like San Pellegrino
Yep.
has a different mineral build than Topo Chico.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Because it came from Mexico versus
Italy. Yeah.
somewhere.
Marco at A&B or AEB still owes me a case of San Pellegrino, back from the World Cup of 2017 or like before pre. Oh yeah. Oh, we made a big bet. Marco, he's an executive at AEB, and Todd was in Italy at the time. They make the brand new kegs, is what they're known for.
Okay.
Or he's with AEB, or he might be with Toff. No, Marco's with AEB. Either way, Italian.
Marco,
guys.
you better get.
Marco, I know you're
Where's
watching
he at?
this. He's in Italy.
Oh, I don't think we can look
He's
him up.
in Italy, and Todd won't send me to
See,
Italy.
we could get him here, but
He won't. Todd won't send me there.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's what we do. We get him to the ranch. Like, oh, we're gonna wine and dine you, and then I hold him up.
Yes,
I-
yes.
That's why I've been training all these
Burglarize
years. I burglarize. But anyway, I do have this. This is the original pack. I never made it.
I wouldn't
That
keep
Todd-
that in your pocket when you're like going to pick
When
up
I'm
the kids and
driving,
stuff.
yeah. So, but this mineral pack, it looks better because I actually did stickers and stuff. Topo Chico minerals. I have a lot of the stuff in here: the gypsum, the baking soda, yada yada.
You're not gonna pull. No, sir. It's
I
Topo
swear!
Chico.
I swear! I swear!
That's what I write on all my bags.
I
Topo
swear it's
Chico.
Topo Chico. I will when I.
That's a 5-gallon batch right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
so here's the thing.
I don't like Topo Chico.
We had people. We sell at KegConnection.com. We sell a crap ton. That's a measurable ton of soda carbonating kits, which is the carbonation cap
Yeah.
that you screw onto
That's
a 2-liter
Soda
bottle.
Stream or-
yeah.
yeah.
We sell a crap ton, and so I've had people reach out and go, "Hey, can you make a pack?" It did the same thing.
Yep, yep.
Oh. Can you make a pack for me that would have the minerals for a 2-liter? And I'm like, no, I can't, because the measuring out for that small. Because again, this is the minerals for a 5-gallon.
Yeah.
Trying to break this down for a 2-liter. I'm not your guy.
You will. You don't have to find that fine of measurement.
Well, he does because we use his reloading scale for
Okay.
ammunition.
Yeah.
So it does go that
You
fine.
got grains.
It does. It goes down to the grain. But doing it at that little, like trying to get a calcium carbonate pellet on there, that sounds miserable. Oh, you're trying to record the.
Well, look, the temp's dropping. Okay.
It did that last time too.
280.
didn't it?
I know it did.
Something's wrong with our heating element, maybe.
Well, I mean, you have contacted Grandfather.
I do.
I want to.
I don't know if he likes me, but I do.
I'm going to record this, and
Send
if
it
it does
to
it
me.
again.
Okay.
At least we could. It may not. It's not going to do it while I'm recording. And I don't want to take the lid off because that kind of does. slow down the
Yeah.
process, right? But it did the exact same
It
thing.
did the
last
exact
time.
same thing last time. Where it's like a.
Well, and you know, coming over, I said, oh, you know what? I was thinking, well, the grains are down there on the bottom, and da da da. There's no grains. in there.
There's no grains.
I mean, there's a little bit of
residuals,
overflow,
yeah.
but there should be nothing there because you know the plate is still down on the bottom down
Yeah,
there.
it is.
And I mean, I hesitate to.
Who's in the
Stick a
chat?
spoon
David.
in.
David says, "Good morning from KC."
Should we stick a spoon in there? You mind if I stick a spoon in there?
Hey man, Todd's in KC. Or actually, Todd's just now leaving KC. He was visiting Fox Equipment.
You
Yeah,
care
do
if I
it.
stick a spoon in there?
Nah,
Real
do
quick?
whatever you want, man. I don't care.
All right, good.
I don't care what you do.
Blame it on me.
Gotcha.
Now look, we let it drain more, and look where it is now. I could take some of it off of there.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna. Boop, there you go.
Hey.
I wasn't recording.
Of course he won't. I was. Hey, I was.
Oh, there you go. I need either a bucket or yeah, just give me a bucket because I can't go over there. And maybe I shouldn't be taking this. I don't know if this is proteins or not. Usually I don't do this till it starts boiling.
Skim.
I usually don't do this till it starts boiling. But is that you think I should do
Yeah,
this or not?
you're fine. Go for it.
Where's James when you need him?
He's back to work, he said.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, Todd is on a jet plane heading back home after a great meeting. I'll give y'all some spoilers. Our buddies at Hubertus have developed, they're about to publish the video. I was helping them with it. They developed an extremely cool tower for coffee setups where adjusting the nitrogen diffuser is on board the tower. It's phenomenal. It's actually super impressive. And they're using our CM Becker V10 for cold brew coffee that's not nitrogenated. And they're using our CM Becker V3N for the nitrogenated side. And it's a very cool setup. I can put that back on there. It dropped again.
I'm very confused. You did this last time.
Yeah.
And
You
then-
don't
and
need
then
to
it came
record
up
because
to
it's on the.
And it came right up to boil.
Just remember, it's at the 40 minute mark, give or take.
Okay.
We've been recording for, of the recording, not of the live stream. Because I
Right,
didn't
right.
start recording until 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Something like
I say that, it'll probably tell us how long we've been on. But anyway, it wouldn't be a brew day if something didn't throw a wrench. It's going back up.
that. Yeah,
It did this last time.
Up and
Remember?
down, up and down. And then it started boiling.
And then it started boiling at 208.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And now the target says 212.
Right, why did it on here say 208?
Oh, it did earlier.
Oh, on that too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This-
Oh,
that
duh,
was
that's a
nothing
mirror.
but a
That's a
yeah.
mirror. That's right.
No, that was while it was still, you know, when we had it like 50% or whatever.
Gotcha.
They don't want you to get to the boil
Gotcha.
until you pull that basket out. I mean, get it out of the way, I guess.
Hum.
Yeah,
Another thing I need, another chair.
definitely. Yeah, because this is mine.
Well, no, I mean it's mine.
You know, you
it's
turn
fine.
that stack of buckets over.
Yeah, if the lid's on. I mean the,
It's funny
the
'cause
lips.
I have-
I don't want to warp the
I think
lips.
the last time, didn't I take the stool home from here that y'all didn't use anymore?
Yeah, you did one. Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't want it tall. So I mean, I don't want to spend the money on another drum throne. But that,
but
that
still,
is,
it's perfect.
yeah, but that is super comfortable.
Well, of course, look at it.
That's when I had it. That's my drum throne. And ooh, you have to look.
Rock and sock.
Yeah.
What, did something pop out?
Todd's buddy. So I take that for opening weekend to sit on because I play
What?
music. One of Todd's buddies put his cigar on there. While I got up to go get a drink, he put his cigar. He's yeah.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it was
They
actually.
should have bought you a new one.
Yeah, I know.
Or at least have it recovered.
Yeah,
That'd be expensive. That's leather here.
yeah, I know. You're telling me about it.
Yeah.
And dummy me, I still take it every year.
Well, or
What's more
you can
damage
now?
needed,
What,
yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Because if I'm sitting out there, those guys, I've learned the pecking order of Todd's friends. I'm at the bottom in regards to priority.
Yeah, well,
Like,
he's known him for 50 years.
I know, but I could beat them all up.
Not
I could beat them all up. I've been trying to get bet
There's
matches
one you
going.
can't, 'cause
Yeah,
he'll
yes, I
kill you.
can. No, he won't. No,
Yeah,
he won't.
he will kill
no,
you
he
dead.
won't. No, he won't.
Worst case, if yeah, he will.
Anyway, I can beat them all up. But that's okay. It's a pecking order. They're old. The geriatrics. They're getting up there. Some of them are on death's bed. I get it.
You never heard of old man strength?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Old people strength.
That's not a real thing.
OPS. It is. Ask your mom.
No, it's not.
Old people strength.
That's not a real thing.
Strength.
So I bring my own chair. That way I don't have to fight with them over the other good chairs.
Yeah.
Because they all take the good chairs. And when I'm like, can I have the good chair? Well, you haven't been coming here, but for 5 years. Yeah. I really wish it. There we go. I was about to say, I really wish it would get over.
It's going to go right back down when you say it. Every time you say it, it drops.
Yeah.
Is that me? 2 notifications.
Oh, yeah. I've been getting a couple messages. I don't know. Clay just messaged me. I don't know if you're watching, bud. If you already registered at KölschCup.com, registration is live. I'm going to be sending all the PayPal invoices for that first wave at the end of our brew day.
What is the date? Because I saw your post.
April 11th.
But it didn't have a date on it. You had to go to KölschCup.com.
Yeah, KölschCup.com for all the info.
April
11th through the 13th is the April 11th is day 1, round 1. Round 1, day 1. April 12th is round 1, day 2. April 13th is finals. So 40 entrants, 2 groups of 2.
Yeah, 2 flights.
Yeah, 10 each day. That way we're
20. You're maxing at 20
of each day of day 1. So there's 2 day 1s, right? Or there's 2 round 1s. Pardon me. There's 2 round 1s.
Okay.
20 on the first round 1 of the day 1. 20 on the second day of round 1.
You said 10.
No, because there's 2 groups, 20 total. Each group is doing 10. That's 20 total different beers.
Right, 20 total. That's what I said.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. So, but so 20 total on the first day, 20 total on the second day. Then the top 10 of those 2 days for the third day.
What's the second day?
Oh my goodness, dude! There's 40 beers.
Okay, you just said 20 just a second ago.
I know, but listen,
You just said 20 total just a second ago.
Listen, there's 40 beers.
But first time you said there's 10.
I know, but you're not. You don't just listen.
You got 4 day
I know.
ones?
Listen and rewind. 40 beers. 20
I'm
of them.
really good at math.
20 of them get judged on the first day.
Okay.
20 of them get judged on the second day. The top 10 of those 2 is the third day.
Top 10 total.
Yes, correct.
So you're only okay.
Yeah.
So you're taking out 25% from each flight. 5 beers are going to come out of the 20 beers on day 1?
No, that's the top scores. It's not.
It's not
cumulative. No,
separated.
of course not.
Okay.
No, it's top scores. Okay. So if they
But still, 25% of the beers will make it to the finals.
Right, but in theory, there could be not a single beer from
Off of day 1.
In theory,
yeah. That's why I'm sitting mine on day 2.
Yeah, that's why.
And you don't choose that. It doesn't matter when it
But
comes
we're
in.
also breaking it up into where each group's only doing 10 per day, so that we can give it our best. Because when we try to do like 15 or 20, you're getting a little tipsy by the 10th, 12th, 13th.
But in doing that, you don't taste all the beers.
Well, no, but we never have in our contest pass.
The only way to do that would add 2 more days.
Yeah, but the groups are like, the way we have it broken up, everyone has a general understanding of what Kölsch should be.
Sure.
Yes, in the 2.
All I'm saying is, you may not. I mean, a beer can get you. Everybody's going to get to taste all the beers,
10.
the top 10.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But you may not have gotten to send it to day 2.
Right. Yeah, but if someone didn't get to the top 10,
I'm just trying to figure out how to get my beer in final.
If someone didn't get their beer in the top 10,
yeah.
I'm going to taste it from their second can anyway, because we open those and drink those.
And they say, hey, why didn't this make it? Y'all are stupid.
We've never, thankfully, that hasn't happened yet.
Gotcha.
But at the Alt Call, I will say that's the only time we had kind of a disagreement on the score sheets, where Todd and I gave a guy that was in the finals almost perfect scores. James and Wes, we're all judging together.
On the finals now.
Yeah, gave this a bad score. And
bad?
No, just not enough to make them the winner.
Yeah.
And to where we were like, and the winner was clear cut. Brian's alt was a clear cut winner. But
Brian was a repeat winner. He won
the first Kölsch Cup.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So if James and Wes
had given the other guy a higher
like
score,
5 points
first
each,
instead of
correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
It was interesting.
Don't say anything.
We're almost there to boil. You want to open up those hops?
No.
In the chat.
I'm gonna skim some
nothing more.
I'm gonna
Okay.
skim. Pull that lid off.
We're there.
Yeah. You don't see no action. Well, maybe you do.
Start.
Before I pour the lid, I'm gonna skim a little bit of that. Okay.
Go for it.
Because when I pour it in, I don't want to skim it because I like the.
I trust you. It's boiling, baby.
Yeah. But I'm not going to start the timer until I throw the hops in there.
I trust you.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat let me know. I am
do skim
recording.
proteins?
But,
Yeah.
well, yeah, do skim protein. But no, I'm asking, has it been smooth? Because I am so paranoid about the stream that I'm still recording it. I missed the first 10 minutes. But
has it been buffering?
Has it been buffering or anything? I'm terrified of not having a good stream. All I want is a good user experience for you guys. That's all. Someone let me in the chat. Someone let me know in the chat, because YouTube's messaging a couple times has said, "Oh, your bit rate's off." But when I checked it, no, it's not. The bit rate's not off.
We got a good boy.
So my buddy Matt Bowling is still over there with Bevy. I'm going to send him the clip of that and go, "Hey, what do you think's going on? It's not affecting our brew day per
Bevy's
se."
your grandfather?
Yes. It's not affecting our brew day per se.
It's just
arguably it may
weird.
have delayed the boil a
Maybe.
little. I'm saying that's arguable at best.
It's just weird.
It's
If you have
very
a lid,
weird.
if you have a lid on a kettle and a heating element going on full, it theoretically the temperature cannot go down. You're right? Theoretically.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
But theory and practice. Look at all this stuff we have in there, dude.
Let's see here. Been fine since I've been on. Lots of ads. Why is it? Why is it running?
Ads.
I didn't even know this was monetized. Let me look. Oh my gosh.
Hey, did you want both these, sir?
Hold on. Let me.
Did you want 2 ounces of Hallertau?
Let me turn that off.
You better answer quickly. Do you want 2 ounces?
It is 2.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I didn't want to pour
All
it
right.
in.
Hey. See, I'm glad I talked to the chat,
And
because
that's why it was buffering, because those stupid ads.
David, let me know. We're obviously we have. You know what? Let's give it. I said we were going to cut it after we threw in the holler towel. Let's give it 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Or as long
And
as
I apologize. I literally had no idea it was monetized, which does make sense though, because when I do the podcast episodes, I have to go and tell it to not monetize. What? Oh yeah, start the timer.
Yeah, I don't want to do it till I pour these in.
There we go. Do you want the spray bottle of
Add the
distilled
60-minute boil edition. I just did.
Where's my other spray bottle?
We're not going to know nothing.
Okay.
We're going to be good. Basura?
Yes, sir.
Number one?
Thanks, Ian. Yeah, no. So let me say we are. Hey, what's up, Trent? Brew Show's in there. I have not had any issues with DMS, David, and I wouldn't think we would necessarily, because we don't do a ton of loggers anyway. But what was I saying? Let me rewind. I can't multitask. My wife thinks I'm ADD. Well, she thinks I'm a lot of things. I have the ability on our channel to monetize, and most of the stuff we monetize is the short how-tos that get the tens of thousands views, just to try to make YouTube pay for itself. But with that being said, I don't monetize the podcast because I run ads. I run the sponsors and all that, and I don't want people. So I have YouTube Premium. Y'all make fun of me, but I use the YouTube Premium for YouTube Music and the Premium. And when you have YouTube Premium and then you try to watch it on someone who doesn't, you can't use YouTube.
No.
There's a gazillion ads.
Yeah, I've been at my brother's house and on YouTube and he had Premium and
So a lot of people will run. I don't even know how it decided when to run ads on this. Was it mid-roll ads, I guess, and it just does it automatically? Either way, hey, there's some grain stocks.
there's a lot of grains, dude. No, before I poured the thing in, I saw quite a bit of grains. I don't know. And also I noticed when we were actually pouring in the mash to start the mash, there was some powder in there. I don't know if it was too finely ground, or did y'all mill that up there?
I did, but a single mill.
Sure.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's set at, but there's a bunch of.
James would know. I'll ask him. Either way, let me finish.
Finish.
I purposefully have to demonetize or unmonetize or not monetize podcast episodes. One, we don't have enough views to make it worth it anyways. But two, I already run ads. And I know a lot of y'all don't tell our sponsors, the ones that are watching this. I apologize. A lot of people skip.
Nobody.
Everybody watches every ad every time.
Nobody. Yes. Yeah.
Don't skim that. Leave that.
All right.
You look for the husks that are floating.
Impossible.
You can do it. Nothing's impossible. Anyways, Let's see. So, anyways, so I pay premium most because I like YouTube music. It's actually good, and I cannot do YouTube with ads. So it's a win-win. It's about the same price as Spotify Premium would be for my family anyway.
I don't know what it is.
I know because you're in my family plan.
I love it.
I'm gonna kick you out.
Well, they may do it soon enough. I don't know. Or is they always going to keep it to where it doesn't matter where you are, whatever? Because I just got a notice from
because it doesn't say family within one house.
I just got a notice from ESPN Plus.
Oh yeah.
That they're going to start doing this, and it has to be in the
Yeah.
household.
Well, so Todd,
if you get something that turns me on, just let me know.
I will. Well, Todd uses my Hulu.
Yeah.
And he can use all that, and he said the same thing. Oh, what am I going to do? I'm like, you're going to get your own Hulu.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do.
I'm going to stop watching ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
no big deal.
Yeah. But so Ian said yes, way too many ads. Is it still? Or wait, yes, too many for this, or yes, too many on
If
YouTube?
you have premium, yeah.
But either way, the ads shouldn't be running anymore, and we'll say another half hour on here before I kill it. Well, we've already been going over an hour.
Have we?
Well over. Yeah, like an hour
20.
15, I think.
Hour 20.
Hour 20.
If you started at 10, which you did, it's
Yeah,
20.
like an hour 20. Anyway,
Look at that boil. Doesn't it look good?
that looks great on the boil cam. So Ian clarified on YouTube. I watch Kill Tony every Monday. They film it in Austin now. It's a great stand-up. Kill Tony is a open mic
Comedy
format with celebrity panel basically, and they're judging. A lot of times, just roasting people. It's a funny comedy show. I like it. They film it at the Mothership Rodings and Club.
Yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe is hit or miss in regards to stand-up, but he's good. He's witty. Either way, I watched it one time at the barn because Todd got pissed at me when I kicked him off my premium to make room for Hannah. Because my youngest now has an iPad, and when she used YouTube Music, it would use mine. And so I would be listening to music and go, sorry, you cannot stream to multiple devices. So I was like, Todd, sorry.
You know.
This is my literal daughter. Of course. But so I tried to watch Kill Tony one night. They obviously have it to run ads, it feels like every 6 minutes. On an hour and a half show, it was unwatchable. And they run 20 minutes of ads themselves. It was unwatchable. They get millions of views. I don't know what percentage of people that watch YouTube have premium? 50%?
No clue.
Do you think it's 50?
I would think it's less than 50.
We're making it up, obviously.
Yeah.
But let's just say at best it's 50.
Yeah.
500,000 people watched it like that? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I find it hard to watch live TV anymore.
Oh,
if
I
I don't
know. Oh, my
DVR
gosh.
something, if we're
Yeah.
watching something on TV
Yeah.
and commercial, and of course I try to, I can't fast forward through it because I'm watching it live.
In the chat, Das Me is saying, love the Brew Show. Oh, yeah. Trent, I appreciate you showing up. I've said it before on the podcast and I think in other live brew days. The best produced content on home brewing. Very easy to consume. His quality. I don't know what he's filming with. The Brew Show. BRUSHO. I've had him on the show, Trent Musho.
Yeah.
He's been on. We got to hang out in San Diego. Absolute best produced content. He actually puts the time into post-production editing, which I refuse to. But let's say, Josh, you can check how many of your viewers use premium and student. No way. See, I learn something every day.
There you go.
I'll look at that for us. Now you realize our viewers is just my family, right? So it's not gonna be that much. It's gonna say, yeah, you got 12 cousins watching, and 10 of them use premium, or don't use premium.
Is there a Brew's brother?
There is
Brothers?
the Brew Brother is actually a guy.
No, Brew's Brothers.
No.
How about Two Life Brew?
I bet that is already a thing. Wasn't that the name of your baseball team?
Softball team.
Softball and the
yeah. And it was when Two Life Crew came out with a
you're
really
Two Life
terrible
Brew.
song.
Yeah.
You know, face.
Yeah. We know the
So
song.
we were Two Life Brew.
Yeah. How
And then you got me kicked out of a game for drinking while we were warming up.
How old was I?
I don't know, probably 8.
No, I would remember this if I was 8. I was like 4 or 5. Come on, we were still living in San Antonio. You didn't play beer leagues up here until I was a teenager.
It was San Antonio. Okay.
Remember, because you recruited me and Trey.
Well, I know we're warming up before the game, and one of the few places, most leagues, beer's all
beer
allowed.
league. Yeah.
But in this particular San Antonio Parks and Recreation, alcohol is not allowed during the game or before the game, whatever. We're warming up, and my beer is sitting over next to the fence, and
the umpire
comes walking by, he has to take the roster thing. Whose beer's that? Oh, that's my daddy's. That's my daddy's.
and you had
He sent me off.
Wait, did we leave? Or did
I went outside. No, I went out to the car and I changed my shirt and I
Stop
put a hat on there, came back in, and
Did he say anything?
yeah, they kicked me out. They made me leave that time.
And then we left as a family?
They made me leave the field that time.
Did you ever take me back?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
With
Was,
beer.
was that at
I don't remember
La
which
Quinta
part.
Park or
I
what?
don't think so.
what parts did you play at?
A bunch of them.
Wasn't one called La Quinta Park?
Yes, La Quinta, and that's now, I don't know what it is now. That's the big giant one. But I don't remember the other, you know what, maybe it wasn't you. It might have been your brother.
No, it's probably me.
I don't know.
I'm a snitch. Matt doesn't snitch. In the chat, he's Dry January. I have a buddy I train with, my judo instructor.
Is Todd doing it?
No, he did not.
Okay.
But my judo instructor, Brad, does Dry February because it's the shortest month.
Ah, see?
So tonight, at what I'm doing, for jiu-jitsu, there's a black belt promotion ceremony at my gym. 2 guys I've been training with me for a while are getting promoted. So my instructor, Ryan, and the gym owner, Will, hit us up. All the black belts are coming. And we're going to do this thing. But one of the guys is Mormon and doesn't drink. Normally, for these promotions and any seminars, I bring beer all the time. It's the only reason I ever buy beer is to bring them to this thing. Here, get the grains, dummy. And so I was like, hey, what beer should I bring? I was like, oh yeah, wait, Albert's Mormon. Well, I wonder what. Oh, Mo, which is short for Muhammad.
Dry February?
No, Muhammad is Muslim, so neither one of them drink beer. And I was like, and then Brad, my instructor's in the group chat. He goes, bro, I'm doing Dry February. I was like, so it'd just be me, and Will doesn't drink. So I was like, let's just be me and Ryan, and maybe another black belt or something that's coming in.
Beers.
Yeah, but I'm not bringing anything. I'm not wasting my time. I'm gonna come home and make a
Big old piece keeps flying around there.
make a vodka soda.
See it? You keep.
I do.
There's some big ones.
It's just grain house.
I know.
No harm.
There's absolutely no way.
When this calms down and we cool, it's gonna settle, and then
Yeah.
I'm not worried, man.
I'm not worried either. It's just weird to see.
In the chat, if I did try January, didn't spill a drop. That's funny. I've done Dry January with Todd in the past. I don't drink that much as it is in the bigger picture.
I don't even.
Friday nights with Christy, if the weather's even remotely decent, because she likes Prosecco, which is disgusting. But so I'll get her a bottle of Prosecco, and I'll either have a beer or frequently not vodka soda,
Gin tonic.
gin and soda.
Oh,
A gin and soda.
vodka tonic is better.
No, I don't like quinine. It's just ugh.
I do.
And then on Sundays is when I have beer at your house and a cigar. And then when I'm at
And that's a beer and a cigar, maybe 2.
oh yeah,
Normally it's a
but
beer.
and they're 10-ounce pours.
Yeah.
At best. Or wait, are those 10 ounce to the brim, or are they 10 ounce? I forget what they are. They are 10 ounce to the brim.
The tasting glasses.
The
Not the
original
loose
stewing.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
original.
I think they're 12.
Well, the Kölsch changes are 8 to they're 8.
Yeah.
They're 8
I'll
point
look at
something.
them. I want to say they're 12, but they're not.
Okay,
10.
so maybe they're 10 ounce pours because it's a 12 ounce to the brim.
Maybe so.
Because there's no way I'm not pouring to the brim.
No, because you got an inch or
Yeah,
half
I'm
inch.
adding.
Yeah.
We use X1s from CMB, which is like the V10, but it's just this polycarbonate NSF plastic,
Yeah.
which is great. That's what every Twin Peaks in the country uses because their whole shtick is we serve beer colder than freezing, which is stupid, but I hope they're not watching. Because they're great. They're a great customer.
Today, I may run some water through the lines, but I may not.
Okay. Well, run it before we do the. Yeah. But once you
That's not
disconnect them, we just soak them in Brew Clean and put them back on.
I might do that.
Yeah, you do that.
And it only happens, usually only happens on the breakfast out
Yeah.
because it's so.
It's so thick.
Yeah.
Like molasses. Which also, so maybe Sunday we could film with my phone. I have a nice mic for it. The alt pour. Because I do still have, speaking of beer that I didn't get to taste, because it didn't make it through, I still have, I don't know if he's watching, and I gotta talk loud. Jonathan Maroots, my buddy, I still have your alt beer. I promise you, I haven't forgotten about
the competition?
it. Yeah, that I kept telling him, I'm gonna try it, and
It wasn't on you. You weren't.
I wasn't
touching
in the group of, this one didn't make it through.
Gotcha.
And so he was like, tell me what you think, because James and Wes wrote some things about it. And but I'm probably under the impression that I might enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I still have it. I didn't. He probably thinks it's been so long that I drank it and then didn't like it.
Bring
and,
it
and
Sunday,
wouldn't tell me.
and we can
Well,
test that against ours.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah. And the only reason we can't get a commercial alt is because in this country you can't get a commercial alt.
A real one?
No, even Altstadt in Fredericksburg changed the name of it to Amber because they realized that it wasn't a Dusseldorf alt that they were brewing. It was more like it tasted like an amber lager, which is still good.
Did Love Street still call themselves Kölsch?
No, they call it a blonde.
They used to call it Kölsch like. It never said Kölsch, it said Kölsch like.
Well, it said Kölsch style.
Style, thank you.
Yeah,
Like Kölsch
yeah,
style.
But no, they took that off completely. They put blonde.
Yeah, 'cause it was
Kölsch
Kölsch
isn't.
style.
Well, I don't think it was. But also, I don't think Kölsch is a marketable word until maybe recently. Like Love Street's been on the market a decade.
You can still buy.
There's
buy
great
fruit.
Kölsch here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fruit though.
yeah.
You said you can't get fruit anymore.
No, but domestic Kölsch in Texas, dude, we've got Cruiser from Real Ale.
Is that good?
Oh, dude.
I've never had. When did they start making that?
2022 or 2023.
Really?
Dude, I'll bring it. I have a 10
No,
pack
I
in here.
mean it's Super Bowl.
There's
Not really that much.
this one was just okay from Starbase. It's of Kölsch. I Still Love You. It's a little sweet. This is the one.
I prefer sweet to dry.
You'd like it then. Todd could not stand this. I thought it was okay. Texas Beer Company makes Wild Texas Kölsch. But Cruiser, dude, it is so.
But they're not really Kölsches because they're not in Cologne.
It's technically not a Kölsch, but this is
Like
as
champagne. Like
listen.
is not champagne.
I'm sucking up to them, even though my buddy Eric Ogershock is not still over at Real Ale. I would love to get somebody from Real Ale back on the show, but their beer, their Hans Pils, for my money, is the best German lager or best German Pilsner you can get in this country.
That's my favorite beer.
Yeah, it's so good. They're obviously their Fireman's Four, their blonde is most people's.
That's what everybody drinks.
That's the gateway. That's the gateway into craft beer in this state.
Hans Pils is my favorite.
Hans Pils is probably their best. That Kölsch, dude, I'm telling you.
If you want an IPA, I don't know if they still make is Axis or something like that.
Yeah, it's boozy.
Well, yeah,
It's
real
boozy.
But
Yeah.
it's also real hoppy.
And then I'm gonna drink it at some point, but I dropped it in transit.
You almost lost a
Pilsner
Urquell.
So I have a Reisdorf busted up can.
Hey,
I can still that cider. Yeah, watch out. Híjole. So now this is the homebrew catastrophe hour. Here, hand it. Can you pull it out? I'll put it in the fridge. This, my buddy Lucas gave me a thing of cider. I still have it, pal. I just haven't popped it open yet. But Reisdorf,
Note to self: do not put bottles this close to the front.
I know. Reisdorf, you can still get in this country really easy.
Go back in there.
And one can. Just one can. So, as you can tell, here, let me, here, you watch out. I'm going to move the camera and show them. I have a drinking, I have a drinking problem in that I'm not drinking enough.
Yeah.
Just ask Todd. Look at all this beer.
What is this supposed to be?
I can't do it good.
What is this?
It's upside down, sorry. That's the cider.
Look, it's because it was laying sideways.
Oh, yeah, he bottle conditions.
Who?
Lucas, my buddy Lucas. All right, yeah, you can see I don't drink enough. I need to drink more. Sorry for giving anybody motion sickness just now. Set that back like that.
That's why it's too tall. Why you don't have it?
No, set it on the right in front of it. There you go. Yep, perfect. Now that I freed up space in that. But when I get back from headquarters on Tuesday night or Wednesday, it'll probably be time to keg this batch. Don't you think? By Wednesday?
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'll clean some kegs at home. I mean, they're all clean, but I'll actually do some.
I have two here. Well, you know what? Bring one because I want that other one for water.
Yeah.
Well, let me know in the chat about the ads before I start wrapping this up. Because again, we're just watching. Well, the boil's fine.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the thing again about Brew Day. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in, and we peaked at like 64 or concurrent. But right now it's 20. I'm saying I really appreciate everyone who's tuned in. I don't. Todd said it a million times, and I do too. We don't know why, but we do appreciate y'all. watching this boil and then watching it cool.
So are we going to use the Firmzilla or are we going to use the anvil?
No,
Firmzilla or the...
You mean Firmzilla or the anvil? We're going to use the Firmzilla.
Yeah, like last time.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. This one.
I agree. I like this one better.
I
It's
just
a
like
little
the round-
clumsy with the thing on the bottom, and then
We don't harvest yeast anyways, and we don't do a trub dump.
yeah,
Trub, not trub.
that's true.
In the chat, I haven't had a
Beans
Kölsch
behind
yet. I haven't made a Kölsch yet. Oh, dude.
Ever?
Well then, what you got to
Simple as
do?
beer, man.
What you got to do is go to homebrew or go to patreon.com/homebrew happy hour. Join a recipe receiving tier of the Trub Club and get yourself a delicious Köln Kölsch shipped out to you the last Monday of this month. Thank you to our sponsors, Muntons Malt, Hopsdirect.com, and of course, Imperial Yeast for providing the most premium ingredients that we could ever use.
Is
Okay,
there a simpler beer?
I got you with another ad. What,
Is there a simpler beer?
not that we brew.
Yeah.
A
A
lager.
smash as far as making your
Oh,
getting your grains up.
Oh, you're right. A smash would be more simple. Like
but
a,
only if you're having to put your own
smash-
grains together.
A smash pills would just be like 18 pounds of Pilsen malt, and then one addition of Hallertau,
Yeah.
and then throw in a.
But if you're buying your grains anyway, you've got them all mixed together, and or
Yeah.
maybe you don't. Maybe you
I don't know. I don't know what most people do. If they,
You know, you've been mixing these because you've been doing it yourself. When we used to brew, when you would have Vilver or somebody that's working on the make it for whoever used to bag grains.
Okay.
We had a bag of oats. We had
No,
a bag of,
no. I don't mix oats. No, that's different.
Okay.
You mix.
Well, we've had different grains too, though. I think.
Oh,
We've had it all together.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
No, oats are always different. You don't mix. I say you don't. We don't ship them out that way ever. Even when I do recipe kits, the flaked oats stay the same. Flaked rice, all that stuff stays depending on the recipe kit. What temp will you be fermenting at this for the Kölsch?
65.
65 or 70 under pressure. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's just
And
do that.
then let's do it.
70 at pressure is what we're gonna do.
Just make sure that you.
My office is set right now at 64, so it's gonna be there.
And that's fine. But when you put your spunding valve on there.
Oh yeah, no, it's already set to 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it holds it well.
Well,
I
last
will
time I
say-
think you had it closed.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
wide
good
open or
call.
something. Last time you
oh,
had
no.
it closed
No,
or
you're
wide
right.
open
Good
or
call.
something,
No,
remember?
I will have to reset it. My bad. I'm stupid. You're right. We used it last time, and I did put it at wide open. You're
Because
right.
it
I will
was-
have to watch it and set it. Oh, it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or you know. But
Yeah.
I will say, yeah.
No, it'll start getting pressure tonight.
You can get this at Keg Connection, which I highly recommend, the spunding valve and all that. But you also, our buddies at More Beer, this spunding valve kit that comes with the CMB disconnect, that Firmzilla that's over there in the corner in front of the Munton sign, you can't get that through Keg Connection. But if you go to More Beer, you put that in your cart, you put the CMB blow tie spunding valve in your cart, and what was the third piece of equipment? But I know for a fact you put these in your cart and you use the promo code HHH, 10% off. That is absolutely, go do that for the Firmzilla because it's a MAP priced item. So 10% off of that is the lowest you'll ever get it unless they're running some closeout in the future. But that Kegland Firmzilla, for a budget way to get into pressure fermentation at bigger volumes and just if you're trying to do it in a keg, absolutely what I would do. I think that's about it, Pop.
Yeah.
I think we got it covered. Sorry if y'all think I'm cutting it short, but I want to start cussing and listening to copyrighted music. No, and also I'm kind of well, we have 40. I'm kind of hungry.
$3.
Did you have breakfast?
As soon as we start calling,
I mean, it's not
I had
breakfast
an
now.
apple and a banana and a granola bar
I'm stupid.
driving down.
I forgot
to eat.
I know.
Didn't you get your daughter something on the way to school?
Yeah, well, I never get stuff there.
Because it's crazy.
It's
expensive.
it's too early.
Oh.
I don't. Do you eat right when you wake up?
Usually.
Really?
At least a bowl of cereal, something small. This morning I didn't because I was walking around looking for stuff, seeing what I needed to bring.
Yeah.
But then I just grabbed an apple, a banana, and a granola bar because driving down here, I had to stay because I knew we wouldn't be eating until
How many times do you eat a day?
7 or 8.
7 or 8?
I mean,
What do you
come
weigh? I got a scale.
Fully clothed right now, I bet I'm
Like 200?
No, butt 90.
With your boots on,
butt 90,
200?
butt 94.
What do you naked?
In the
In
morning.
the morning, dehydrated naked.
So I was really surprised that it was like 180, but lately it's been 184.
I bet you every bit of 194 with the boots on.
Yeah, because the boots by themselves weigh 4 pounds.
Exactly.
Where did you see them at?
Behind the water over there. Bring it over here.
This thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never been a buck 94. Because when I go to the doctor, that's what they sell.
I bet you fully clothed, I'm 200 with all this stuff on.
This looks a little complicated. You have to hold this.
No, here. You just put it on here.
You can stand on it, man.
There you go.
Yeah, every bit.
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead. We're taking bets on what my pop weighs. I'm gonna say, even better.
Over under.
No, let me show you. Let me see if I can guess. Stupid human trick.
No, we already said.
No,
we already said
let
194.
me try.
We already said
That was
194.
I. Let me pick you up.
We already said 194. Oh gosh.
All right, fully clothed. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna stick with 192.
Over under.
192.
These heavy boots. 194.
194.
Yeah.
I'm close.
Okay, now we're gonna do it naked.
Hold on, no. Me.
Now we're gonna do it naked.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
me with the shoes on. I'll keep them on because I'm wearing them. I bet you I'm 200.
Those shoes don't weigh a pound.
I know, but I bet you I'm 200 with all this stuff on me.
187.
No way.
I'm looking at, what am I reading right there?
It's because I missed breakfast.
Come on, man.
Dude, then I lose a lot of water weight. That's the problem when your hypertensive friends lose a lot of water weight and gain a lot of water weight. Naked this morning, I was 185. That's what I thought with all the
Look,
clothes
there's nothing
on.
on. It's still 0.4. Come on. What kind of scale is this?
Let me look in the chat real quick.
That's the tear weight.
Can you recap the recipe real quick? Absolutely. Let me tell you before I go. We used 16 pounds of lager malt for Muntins, which is a Pilsner malt. We used 2 pounds of Vienna as well for Muntins. And then at 60 minutes, we added our only hop addition, which was 2 ounces of middle fruit this is a 10-gallon batch. The 5-gallon version,
Half of everything.
half of everything. So thank you. We mashed at 152 and Sparge at 167, and then we will be fermenting at 70 under pressure in the Kegland Firmzilla with Imperial Dieter. I suspect that it'll be 3 full days until it's done. It'll be.
You told him 2 ounces of the Hallertau?
I did at 60.
minutes, yeah.
That's the only hop addition for my Kölsch. This is my Kölsch. Some people do multiple hop additions.
Really?
Some people do more. Some people put white wheat in there. A very popular addition is white wheat. I like it just stupid straightforward. Chris in the chat. Oh wait, hey, Brewing Bad in there is telling me Crocs are not shoes, but they're comfy. Shut up. Chris Decker, I'm planning on making 2 different kinds of Kölsches, one with dry and one with wet. Let me know how that turns out. Let me give a shout out to another yeast company. Sorry, Owen. Imperial is king, but
Imperial is king.
Imperial's king. Listen, if I can get Dieter, that's all I want to brew it. It's my favorite strand in the world. Lallemand makes this premium series Kölsch. I will say, if you're going to do dry, it's better than K97. It's more expensive than K97, which is Fermentus, the Seyfield. They make the 05 that we have a ton of.
Yeah.
And 05 is the Chico strain's been around forever since we could
I
hold.
just keep 05 in case I have
100%, and it's neutral.
stock fermentation or out of
we
stock.
can use it in almost every style.
And I just throw dry on top.
That's an ale, exactly. But I'm saying if you're going for a specific dry, this from Lallemand is what I would recommend if you're willing to spend the extra $1 over K97.
So just to advertise again, Imperial. When we did the breakfast stout back in November at my house, we had to do a double brew because we needed 15 gallons. So we did a double brew day.
Yep.
And we pitched. We pitched it like about 5:30 p.m.
Yep.
No, it was
Oh, you
combined.
did double. That's
We
right.
combined it.
That's right. That's right.
So we pitched it about 5:30. Now, granted, we should have done 2 packets and we did 3.
Yeah.
But at 10:30 that night, literally 5 hours later, I had it wasn't motorboat. I had activity.
Yeah.
The next morning at 8, which was not even 12 hours later, it was just motorboating.
Yeah.
It was going crazy.
No,
Thank goodness it was in a big fermenter.
Imperial's the
Back
king.
on the headspace.
Absolutely. Okay, I think I've rabbled on enough. I'm done rabble rousing. So,
I'll go
thank
get some
you
food.
again for joining our brew day. We're gonna have lunch, and if there's other content you'd like us to see, let us know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, share all that stuff. And again, if you want to brew this recipe, we are offering it to members of our Chub Club, recipe receiving members of the Chub Club at patreon.com/homebrew happy hour. Join the community, come brew with us, all that good stuff. On behalf of the absent Todd Burns, the handsome James Carlson, my dad, and the Pearl Media Network, I'm Joshua Stubing. Thank you so much for watching.